The Supergirl mid-season finale is here for season 6, the final season, and it was pretty good. It was very confusing. I have to say that this episode was a whole lot of confusing. But before we get into talking about all that, just quick spoiler warning if you haven't seen the episode yet, because we are deep diving into every little detail of this episode. But yeah, anyway, let's get into this, because this thing was confusing, because this whole episode, of course, the Super Friends are now trying to save Supergirl. That's their whole thing, because Brainy and Nia just got back from time traveling back to Midvale 2009, which were great episodes. And now they've got the kryptonite rock thingy, so now they can go save Supergirl. So we find out that the Watchtower is actually a spaceship. It actually just has like a spaceship that like can come out of the Watchtower. But I thought that was a cool reference, because in the comics and like other DC media, the Watchtower is a literal space station. So I did like the little fact that's like, hey, yeah, it can go into space too. So there was that. But then once they get up there, one of the things they were talking about before they went up there was like, you know, we get up there and like the Phantom's power, you're gonna get all these hallucinations and these nightmare things, kind of similar to what we saw with Psych on The Flash season 7. But yeah, so that's pretty much what this whole episode is. We have the team all going through these different nightmares. Like at first Alex wanted to go out with John to go save Supergirl, but then she got infected by a Phantom, and then she pushed John into a cell, and she goes out to distract the Phantoms, and then it kind of just reset. It was like every time they would start something like this, there would be a commercial break. Then when you come back, there would be no explanation at all. It would just be, oh, everything is back to normal, or like that never happened, or something like that. Because then we also had one where Lena, Nia, and Alex were all zombies, or like phantom zombies, and Kelly had to fight them. We also had Lena with this like really crazy water dragon, and I think she was calling Kelpie, and Brainy was dealing with balloons, so there's that too. But other than, like I said, it was really confusing, because like the whole time, like I knew that it was like a dream, especially because in some of these scenarios characters were dead, but at the same time, like they never really explained that until towards the end, when John was actually able to use his Martian powers to basically free everybody from the hypnotized trance and, you know, bring them back to the real world. So yeah, the day was saved there, and now all they got to do is go save Supergirl, and it was honestly pretty easy. It was like they were getting all these hallucinations before they even got to the planet, and then once they got there, it was easy peasy saving Supergirl, because they just got there, and Kara was with her father, and then somehow the Super Friends brought some like yellow sun energy, so then that gave Kara and her father their powers back, so then Kara was able to fly up to the ship, and then everybody's reunited, the day is saved, and Supergirl is finally saved, which, I mean, about time. It took half a season to get her out of the Phantom Zone, although I'm pretty sure this is just because Melissa Benoist was pregnant at this time, or maybe just had her kid or something like that, so that's probably why she didn't have big roles in these episodes. But after that, that is where the episode ends, except we do have a little cliffhanger there, because on this ship, as they're traveling out of the Phantom Zone, we do see that they have a little hitchhiker that hitched a ride on the Watchtower ship, and that is Nixie, who is, I guess you could call her kind of like a female version of Mr. Mxyzptlk. We saw her a couple episodes teaming up with Kara and her father in the Phantom Zone, but then she betrayed them, and she's evil and all that stuff. So now she's hitched a ride, and she is getting out of the Phantom Zone. So I don't know if she's going to be the main villain of the rest of the season or something. I thought she was a pretty lame character in the one episode she was in, so I'm not really looking forward to seeing more of her, but I don't know. I guess we'll see where this goes. But anyways, guys, like I said, not much for the most part actually happened in this episode, because the majority was like all these nightmare hallucinations, but it was still cool to see. Again, just super confusing. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on this episode of Supergirl Season 6, the mid-season finale. Let me know your thoughts and theories down in the comments below, and get excited, because even though Supergirl is over for now and we're not getting more new episodes until August Superman and Lois comes back. New episodes for, I think it's episode 5 or 6. I think it's episode 6 maybe. So I'm super excited for that. Of course, I'm going to be doing my episode reviews and breakdowns for that as well. But yeah, guys. So anyway, let me so Supergirl, bye until August, but we got Superman and Lois, so I'm so excited for that. But guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on